fun.
Would you go to an aquarium?
I love aquariums, dude. Fish are insane. They blow my mind. I don't know. It's quite insane.
So that's what this water park is missing, is aquariums. So there you go, Nintendo, we gave you a new idea.
Yeah, we get some fish in here, you know?
Double the snipage with Zool and Ghoul here.
Got to throw the third one forward. Will it land onto anyone? It's going off the side. It's still a possibility. No, it cracks. And now Zool's going to be able to get another item. Sees the triples behind him. That's got to make his heart jump. Going through the shortcut.
You know, it'd be a great idea. I just thought of, but this has to be like, if somehow we can do it, get heart monitors on them to see how panicked they are.
That would be great. Just put it on, maybe see it first place. That would be absolutely.
Like how much is your heart panicking when you're in first?
I know mine would be over 100 in grand finals 24/7. That's just, even when I'm breathing and doing the Kiro technique, just being like, okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. It's still just non-stop chaos and my heart just going crazy. Blue shell coming.
I mean, technically, like, I'm answering Starkessi's question. Technically, there is a racing game where a Goomba is on a bike, and it is Mario Party 8. It was like one of those extra mini games.
Oh yeah,
you have Swap in there too. It's like 30 racers or something like that, like one small little track. It's kind of a fun idea.
Batter Cookie unfortunately cannot avoid the bomb. Will be using that mushroom that he had to get back up to top speeds, but now Funny Name right behind that Rosalina, which is only going to be Kanzai. Gets a little bit of a draft, which is going to allow him to outline the Rosalina. Red gets thrown forward so that Kanzai doesn't get dragged out. Going to get that single item box. Kanzai goes for this double, but guess what? He's going to be able to go on the off-road and get shot. And that is not going to be good as Kanzai is going to be trying to drive and grab first. Oh, that's Jadex, my bad. Grabbing first place.
He's like, I don't know. He's literally like Donkey Kong in Smash Bros. Melee. He goes to, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
And Mario Party King's going to be able to grab second place. Amazing work by Jadex there. Fortunately enough, did not go off where Funny Name did and was able to stay on the track when shot came down, had that momentum.
Usually that works because you avoid a lot of bad stuff, or usually like Reds would hit those trees.
Yeah.
It was just our shock ruined his race. That was not Cash
I think that's
money.
the first time I've ever seen that happen.
I think so too. Now I think about it, yeah, like I've been here since SNS 52. I don't think I've ever seen that.
No, I'm usually just fine going through that section, grabbing first, but a really great shot to disrupt that first place finish.
No, absolutely, my man. Absolutely. I mean, Funny Name did everything right. He realistically did everything they need to do. It was just something he can't avoid.
Yeah. Exactly. Excuse me with the hiccup.
No,
but we are going to Dragon Driftway. This is one of my favorite.
We haven't seen this one a lot.
I know we haven't. This is one of my favorite no-item shortcuts in the game. I feel like it's so fun.
It's a difficult no-item shortcut.
It is. It's a little bit of a, you know, 2 hops this time. Boom, boom. Funny Name actually made a whole tutorial based off that song. So if you want to look it up.
Really?
Yeah, he did. He made
That's
it so
funny.
saying, okay, 2 hops this time and then 1 hop this way, and then you're able to do the shortcut. So if you want to look it
I
up,
gotta see that
it's
video.
fantastic. It's really, actually, once you get used to it, it's really not that hard. Funny Name was nice enough to show me and tutorial me through the hour that it took me to understand, like just non-stop playing it. I'm like, I want to get this. I do.
It's rough. Like I still struggle on it. Like I'm like a 20-80. 20% getting it, 80% of messing it up. Yeah, it's like I struggle even doing it in races like this either. Oh my god,
that was spooky as we got Aerial Fossil. I like how the Yoshi on the camera is just peeping his little head up saying, hey, what's this all about? Zomgo in 5th place, has a mushroom. Will he be going for the no-item shortcut, or will he just opt to go through the grass? Only time will tell. Neither will be happening as the shot comes down. He will not have the speed to take either one of those.
He didn't even get the coins. That would have been
Actually,
right there.
He would have been able to do that if he got the UMT, but Batter Cookie's going to be able to take over first. Grabs the double item box, only 3 points to his name.
Right. I got a question. It involves his name. He's called Batter Cookie, right?
Yeah.
What cookie did he eat that was so bad where he had the name himself first?
One thing, would it be like battered, like batter?
Yeah, but it has
like
the word bad in it though. So there's like, what cookie did he dislike so much to kind of call himself Batter Cookie? I mean, that also works too.
That's the question. That's when it's going to do the after you. Batter Cookie uses that banana to get some forward momentum, dodges the blue shell, is going to be able to grab that UMT for the new autumn shortcut, and he lands it. So does Funny Name. Beautiful move, 8 coins to his name.
A difficult move to accomplish. I still struggle on it. I said I'm 20% landing it, 80% have always fallen off.
Now you're gonna see Funny Name. Fortunately enough, got the red shell, was able to hit him
out.
Lose the mushroom last second.
You're telling me first place didn't lose that? It had to be second place? Both of them had the exact same item. You're kidding me.
That is mind-blowing. Knight being able to grab second place there. What the bonkers there?
Oh man, that's a hard tell right there, man. I mean, discussing all that is one thing. Experiencing that is gotta be heartbreaking.
It is. Whenever you lose that mushroom, when you know, all right, this is gonna be a battle, it's gonna be a drag race, and then blop, it's gone. It is such a terrible feeling. But you know what? Good on Batter Cookie being able to hold on to that mushroom and take over first. And then Knight got second, though, so that's huge for him as well. But not seeing a lot of Asuna, unfortunately. Hopefully, we're going to see her more in these next races.
She was playing the NA Open earlier to try to get that feel, to get her prepared for Saturday Night Speedway. And as I said, the online experience versus the LAN experience is a huge difference.
It is. One of the biggest changes is getting item screened. We're going back to the Tokyo snooze of all snooze tracks, in my opinion. But still, it's one of those things where you got to think about, hey, these item boxes are actually going to go away. You're not going to be able to just grab it, be beside someone, and you're both going to get an item. No, you have to think about saying, hey, if someone's right beside me, if someone's in front of me by an inch, where do I go from there? How do I get the items I need to move forward as we're seeing that front of that pack? I'm not seeing a lot of Asuna.
A little bit of an item screen moment for Zabdo as he misses item boxes. I don't know how well or how struggling these players are going through right now, but I am saying this right now. You see the scores right there. That's my question to you.
There you go.
Now you can see Asuna is holding on to 6th place, but she needs like a top finish to give herself that wide berth. Because Zabdo and Aero Paso are 1 and 2 points away. Even Morzilla is like 4 points away. Everyone's still in the spot for 6th place, but 1 through 5, they're kind of breaking away.
Yeah, there's still a lot of time to go. Only the 3rd race of semifinals number 2. 13, gonna be able to avoid that fire and boomerang. Back to the green, throws the red forward, but doesn't realize that, hey, there's fire getting thrown forward and it collides with it. Not a great move there. That's just gonna allow Funny Name to get a little bit more time to move forward. Beautiful bomb. Yes, he did.
Oh, Lord, and there we go, using the horn. Use the back camera before you use the item is what I'd say at times, because you want to know how close it is. You don't know. That marker can say that thing is super far out, and you just use that a little prematurely. That's just my opinion, though. But Mario Party King knows exactly what he's doing.
He does. He knows. He's a veteran here. Aerial Postal going to be able to grab a little bit of a speed boost. Red Shell is coming, but doesn't come for him. He's going to be able to grab a double line box as well. Red Shell is now coming for him.
I just saw that one meme. It's like, call an ambulance, but not for me.
Not for Funny Name. Funny Name doesn't need an ambulance. Grabs 1st place. Knight's going to be in 2nd.
He died really hard, and for him to come back all the way here, Mario Party King in 3rd place, that's impressive.
Zop going 4th with that King Boo loadout.
You know, I do want to see Mario Party King get that SNS win. He's been close so many times. At this point, I feel like not that he deserves one, but he needs to earn one. But Knight can also be said for the same thing as well. He's been so close many times over, and it's been 155 SNSs, or 54, not counting the Knight. He's been needing to earn one for quite a time.
I really do agree that Mario Party King, one of those competitors, been points away, but so has Knight, literally losing
like
by a single point.
Points.
Yeah, so Knight really deserves a win as well. So to see him win, to see Mario Party win, I mean, there's so many more people that really deserve to get one of those wins because they've been grinding this game nonstop. We're going back to Yoshi Circuit. Woo!
You okay there?
No.
As long as we're in agreement.
I do love Yoshi Circuit. It's very fun to run and it's fun to bag because guess what? You get a bullet bill, you win the race.
It's more advantageous
you almost lose
for sure versus running. I mean, like with running or whatnot, like you're kind of hoping to be RNGs on your side so that like no one's gonna kill you out of your spot. But at the same time, like this track is known to give you a lot of opportunities to catch back up, a lot of different shortcut spots to bring you from last to first. And right now we got Zool the Ghoul here in second.
Now we got a question from Oswald. Which is better, Turnpike or Tokyo? Tokyo. I actually, that's close. That is, thinking about it, because that last section of Tokyo is so miserable. I think Tokyo is better in my mind, but Turnpike is close. In the rating tier, it is probably there in D tier.
In D tier, okay. I was gonna ask you like what level.
There you go.
Meanwhile, Aeropostale is trying to fight Asuna right now, but a shot comes in. Morzilla in third. We haven't seen much of Morzilla as of late, but let's see if he can pull something out now.
Yeah, very early shot. There's gonna be another one in play by the third lap. Let's see what's gonna happen. Stilo having triple reds. Point total in the top right. Looking like Batter Cookie and Zavgo taking over that 5th and 6th place spot. Little bit of a lead as we see Asuna 2 points away. So is Zol. So it's still anyone's race to get into grand finals. Do not count yourself out just yet.
As far as Stilo, like I didn't see him in the current series.
Oh, he's probably up there then. I didn't get to see him, but right now we got Jadex unfortunately getting hit by that bullet bill.
Pounded hard by the bullet bill, man. But he steals a coin, probably from first place, which is probably about Aeropostale, right?
Yes, that makes the most sense there, but there is also another Blue Yoshi, so it's Marbury King or Aeropostale.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, not even be able to go through that mountain, that unfortunately cannot avoid the fire. Green gets thrown forward. Oh, Batter Cookie, what a great pull here. But guess what? That Blue Yoshi is just running away with this race. Those mushrooms are allowing Batter Cookie to
no! That dodge! Whoever's pot 7, this is my name.
Oh my God.
Are you kidding me? Y'all let this happen. What?
Gonna be able to back it up. Back it up. Back it up in first place, and Zavgo grabs second. And there's double Blue Yoshis there in third and fourth.
There's got to be Aerial and MPK, or the other way around. Either way, like, I don't know who else can be a Blue Yoshi. We know there's a white one, but it ain't them.
I do not know. Only time will tell in the world of semifinals. I am genuinely curious because once again, not seeing Asuna there in those top spots, will she be able to pull out these double first places that she needs to move forward? Because when it comes down to it, with this 5th and 6th race, there is still so many points on the board, 30 points to take you over. If you get double first places, it will put you in the running for semifinal or for grand finals. Yeah. Like we saw with Phantom, it is possible to come back. You can do it, but it's just a matter of time, like just a matter of fact of saying, are you going to have the mentality for it?
Absolutely, man. I mean, like, when in doubt, just pinky out as you race the entire time. That's how you're going to win now. I mean, as of right now, we are going to go into this next track, which happens to be Music Park.
What in repick century, repick amazingness? My goodness. Got Yoshi Circuit, we got the Dolphin Trolls, we got the Music Park. I love Music Park, though, so I'm biased. All right, these two tracks, I'm over.
It's not supposed to favor drivers like me, but, like, you can still run this track really well.
Yeah, and I just love the aesthetics, graphics, and otherwise with this track. It's amazing, beautiful, and fantastic. So I'm curious, with a lot of these front runners, like we got Batter Cookie, Funny Name, Mario Party, Aeropostale, will
that's got an Aerial in front because I know Mario Party can use the boat ship.
There you go. That's going to be the differentiator of these competitors.
Whoa, what happened to Funny Name in the front?
That's the question. Or he got bumped away, but Batter Cookie's going to be the target of a red shell. Knight through that one. Going to be able to take over first place.
He had the right to party. It's in his name. He does it every night, folks. Meanwhile, we got MPK. It has to avoid that music note, or else he's going to be in for a world of pain.
Red shell targeting another competitor behind Mario Party King. Roll in third. He needs a good placement as well if he's going to stay in this competition. Almost gets dragged out, but don't worry. There's another red shell for you, Zol.
He's in a rock in the hard place. He's either getting dragged by red or hit by red. There was no if, and, or buts.
That's just something you got to deal with in the world of Mario Kart. Aeropostale with a bomb. Will he off the back? No, he gets hit by the Piranha Plant, throws the bomb forward, does not land onto anybody. Look at this pack. It is literally one person on top of another. Who will take this one home?
And right now, Knight's just doing absolutely everything he can. You see all those reds in front, my man?
It is so many. such disaster. In a matter of seconds, Mario Party King unfortunately could not bring out the banana in time to defend himself. Moves down to 5th place. Funny name, getting hit, moving all the way down to 5th. 6, even lower, gets around Knight, throws the boomerang back, and it's going to land onto 3 different competitors.
Man, that was a boomerang of the century if I've ever seen it. Meanwhile, Mario Party King was trying his best to stay within the top spots. And you got Zavgo here in 2nd, narrowly avoiding that bar playing chomp. But right now, he's trying to take the ties lines, but he misses the double and he hits too much of that wall.
A bad angle on that jump, but Aerial Hostile in 2nd place. Who is that? Waluigi in 1st.
Probably you know who.
Is that, you think that's funny name? I think so as well. That's a possibility. Zavgo in 2nd, going to have a red and a little bit of a security blanket here. That's Batter Cookie.
And he's disrupting the game and hits Waluigi with the bomb.
We're seeing the rest of the pack. Aerial Postal in 2nd. Man, I do not know what to expect.
It was definitely hard to tell who was who in what situation because, I mean, you got to really think about it. Like, everyone was trading spots left and right. It was never the same person on top until probably the second half of that of lap 2. And going to lap 3, it was just a dominating run at that point. No one was touching Batter Cookie.
Yeah, no, he had a pretty sizable lead. Even if a blue shell did come out, he was going to be able to just run away with it. And honestly, that just shows how strong of a front presence he has. I talked about it. Music Park, the front running track. Who's going to be able to take over that race? But once again, only seeing Asuna in that mid-pack. Will that be enough? Only time will tell. We still got one more race to go. Where do you want to go, Vonnie? Throw out the Master Ball, confirm it.
Royal Raceway.
I love it. All right, Royal Raceway. We saw that a lot last week, but now we're going to be seeing it this week, and I think it's really fun. I think it's a long track, literally like 2.5 minutes, maybe 2 minutes and 15 seconds. So there's so much time, so many decisions that you can make in that time.
I'm just trying to think of the time difference because I remember Toad Harbor used to be the longest track, so now it's like 2:08 or something like that if you're doing it real. Funny Dave was not even looking at the screen. He was on his phone and then he heard the countdown. He was like, oh man, I gotta get back on this controller.
Not a worry in his mind as he's going to be bagging this track. That's what I enjoy about it.
Who else is bagging all the way in the back?
That is Knight. He talked about it. He said, you know what? I know how to control this race. I know how to grab shock, and that's going to be the name of the game for him, to be able to use that shock and disrupt the rest of the pack.
And you just got a vibe to some of these soundtracks, you know?
They're so good. Literally, they talked about it like you talked about with Did You Know Gaming. They spent hours perfecting these songs for the original game. They literally said they were spent hours upon hours just in this music studio saying, do it again, do it again, do it again. And they did not stop until it was perfect. It's such a great, like, passion project.
That has to be, like, as great as passion it is, and I love the effort that's in it, you gotta imagine how demanding that must have been and tiring for some of those folks. You see the blue shell happening. Shock happens prior, so if first place has something to defend themselves, they don't anymore.
They do not.
And they still don't, as right now Zavgo can disrupt this man's game.
Uh-oh, triple's gonna wait. Beautiful counter drift there to get a little bit extra speed, going off the glider, throws the red forward. Batter Cookie, though, gonna be able to stop that red, but at what cost? Using his air horn. It might, as he's going to be going off-road for some reason. What happened there? That's going to allow Zavgo to take over first.
For how long, though? Does that sound horn
behind him? What is going on?
The sound horn. As Batter Cookie is now in first place, let's see if he can hold on to this spot.
I am just shocked that he opted to throw the banana back. Didn't even matter, got air horn. Now Batter Cookie going to be target of some items as well. Sees the boomerang, goes in the off-road.
A lot more than usual, unfortunately.
Yeah, because he checked that back camera and just did not realize his drift was still going on. Funny name, still has those triple mushrooms. Batter Cookie gonna get fired out.
He's getting targeted, man.
Look how close this pack is. It's going to come down to this final turn. Zol has a mushroom, pops it, going to get back at the line.
The goal gets backed by Jadex from the apex, and Zavgo in second, Funny name in third.
No, I didn't see Asuna anywhere in that top spot. Ooh, only time will tell if she's gonna be able to make it out alive. I do not know what to expect. Vonnie?
Top 6 situation, man. I don't know if there's any ties. I don't know if anyone's advancing or who's going home with a nice ending here. It is not easy, man. I mean, I like, granted, like, I've been hearing a lot of people, like, way prior to the show, even days prior, saying that Asuna was most likely going to be the favorite because she knows exactly what she's doing. But again, like, it's probably different adapting to the LAN scene versus the online scene. Here we got the highlights.
The highlights coming in. Batter Cookie not able to pull out anything crazy. Funny Name getting shocked into the water, taking a little bit of a swim. It is a water park, if you didn't know.
That's true. Batter Cookie getting hit by a lot of devastation. Funny Name just throwing out things left and right. Zago, unfortunately, running into the wall, slowing him down, but he was able to use a mushroom to catch back up. Look at that. Did not care. Probably was going to bag anyway. He did not care. And he got third.
Man, it just shows, like, how much Funny Name knows, right? Like, he can just be on his phone, bag, and be able to catch back up. And I'm really wondering, will that hurt him, or will that be able to give him what he needs to move on? Because just the Funny Name IQ is something I reference every single week. It's fantastic to watch.
Absolutely, man. And I mean, like, look at how lively these players are. They're all chatting amongst each other, like, how well did we do, like, what we could have done better, what areas of expertise we could have improved upon. Did you miss that? Don't think we didn't catch that. Don't think we didn't catch that.
There we go. We got the scores ready.
Look at that. Ooh, look
Saying hello, hello, hello. We got the scores. Funny Name in first place with 67. Batter Cookie in second with 56. Nice in third with 55. Zovgo in fourth with 52. Jadex in fifth with 51. And then there's Mario Party King to cut it off for the top 6 with 46 points. Ariel Paso unfortunately did not make it in seventh with 39. Asuna in eighth with 34. Unfortunately, she was not able to make it. Very close, though. Zol in 9th with 30, 13 in 10th with 30, Morzella in 11th with 22, TSM Stilo in 12th with 10 points. But look at that. That would have, actually, I do not know if, even if Zol grabbed that second place finish, would have that been enough? I do not think so.
Probably not, to be honest with you. But, like, I still wish I could have saw Stilo perform a little bit better, obviously. Going against a very stacked competition. It was not easy, but, you know, how else are you going to get better if you don't play against some of the best here at SNF?